Good morning, good morning. Our first full week of summer break is this week. Today I am doing something that I am not the most comfortable doing, but I guess it doesn't really matter because it's not really me who's doing it. It's mostly gonna be this guy. Hey Elijah. Hi. Elijah and Wesley, or Elijah and Simeon, you guys are gonna take charge. Oh, that's a huge bug. What is that just landed on the windshield? It looks huge. We are going to go pick up, oh, hold on, let me turn that down so you can hear, another batch of chickens today. So I don't think I really talked about that. Have I talked about that on here? I don't think I have. So we have one batch of chickens right now. They are outside. They're 5 or 6 weeks old or something like that. No, I lose track. They're like 3 weeks old. They're 3 weeks old. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, they were in the garage. We moved them outside to the outdoor like chicken tractor yesterday. So now we have a second batch of chickens and these ones are gonna go into the garage for now. And this is like Andrew's thing, but this is the first time he's had to work on the pickup day. He has done it in the past. So last time he took Elijah and said, I hope you're not picking your nose back there. Are you picking your nose back there? You cannot pick your nose in my videos. That's gross. How long have you been picking your nose for? Am I gonna have to delete that whole last clip because you're picking your nose in the back? No. So last time he took Elijah along and said, here's what you have to do because next time you're going with mom and this is gonna be your responsibility. So we've got them. You wanna put them on your lap?
No, I want to put them right there.
Right there. Oh, show me again. They look so cute when they're a day old. The lady who handed us the chickens was like, remember, no AC on the way home, no draft. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. We don't have too far to go, but
and it's not that hot.
It's not that hot, but it's gonna be a warm day today. For no windows open and no AC on, I think you will decide that it actually is pretty hot today. All right, guys, everyone has seatbelts on. I'm gonna say no. Okay, guys, tell me what you're doing in here.
I'm showing the chickens how to drink water.
Right.
So we're dipping their beaks in the water.
Yep.
So that they know that they can drink, so they don't die of thirst.
Right. You're just introducing them like, here's where the water is, right?
They're so small compared to our other ones.
They are so small compared to our other ones. So he's dipping their beaks in. I know, look how cute. This water just has vitamins in it. That's why it has that color. And then we're not gonna touch these chickens for 1 full week, right? They're touching them today because we have to introduce them to the water and put them in their, what's this called?
A brooder.
A brooder? Yeah. Is that what it's called? I was gonna say brooder, but I thought maybe that was for when they laid eggs. But then we don't touch them again for another week. Wesley, he's like, I can't see, this is not fair.
Wesley, you can look at them later.
They're all figuring it out.
They're tiny. Tiny.
They are tiny, aren't they?
Trying to sleep.
Good job. Keep getting bonked by this little head. And here, we'll come outside and check out these other chickens that are just a few weeks ahead. They still have a lot more to grow, but they're much bigger than those day-old little chicks. That was our chicken excitement to start the day. I'm sure there will be kids out there for a lot of the day. They do enjoy just going out and watching the chickens and keeping an eye on them and seeing what they're eating and how much they're drinking and all that stuff. So I'm sure the kids will be out there a lot today. Our summer break thus far has just been very enjoyable, very laid back. This first, official week of summer break has just been later mornings, slow-paced mornings, and it's been really good. I do need to come up with some sort of plan for the remainder of the summer to have some sort of structure, some sort of routine, some sort of, I want to say accountability, like chore lists and stuff. For instance, what tends to happen if I don't have any lists or anything going on is that it will be mid-morning and I'm asking who's brushed their teeth, who has brushed their hair, who's made their bed this morning, and I'm telling 5 kids, go brush your hair. Okay, now go brush your teeth. Now who has the job of washing dishes? And it's just a lot of me telling them, what they have to be doing in the mornings, and I know that they are capable of doing all these things on their own. I just have to come up with you know, now that school is out and that routine is gone, I have to come up with some sort of system that will keep them going through the summer without me having to check up on every single task they need to do. So I don't know if it'll be like some sort of a word system or just like checking off boxes on the whiteboard. We'll see, but for now, this week has just been super chill. Well, a bit of time has passed. We went to the park and ended up having a picnic lunch. That was kind of like a last minute decision to go there. And then I had a couple of videos I wanted to film this afternoon, so I am sitting here. I just finished filming and I'm sitting here with like pile of books and my notebook here and stuff for my video notes, and I just filmed those 2 videos. Sometimes when I have like sit down videos to film, I'm a little bit like, okay, I just need to get this done and I need to like pull all my books together, make sure I have a quiet space to film, and so it just feels good like, okay, I got those 2 videos filmed. The one video I filmed is a year-end review on our homeschool year. Actually, by the time you see this video, that video should have already gone up. It was a little bit lengthy. I think I filmed for like over 25 minutes. But if you want to watch that year-end review, that should already be up on my channel, and I filmed for so long that now my battery light is flashing. So I'll charge that, put all this stuff away, and I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. All morning was spent outside, but it's really hot out there today, and so this afternoon has been spent crafting and listening to podcasts.
This can be like a keychain.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking I should look on YouTube, you guys. They want to do stuff with beads, but have just been like putting beads on a string. I need to go online. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. And there are so many cool things you can make. Got my apron on because I am ready to do some baking. I decided that I'm going to make some sourdough biscuits to go with our supper tonight. And I haven't made this recipe in a little while. I was gonna say I don't know why, but I do know why. It's a little bit time consuming. Super simple recipe, but it just takes a little bit of time to like get it all rolled out and cut out and put on the pan and all that stuff. But it is well worth it because this recipe is so good. I just have flour, salt, and baking powder mixed up here, and then I just cut some butter, some cold butter, into cubes, and I'll use my pastry cutter. That's what it's called, right? Pastry cutter, to get that all mixed together. I also pulled out all these ingredients because I'm planning to make a Greek salad. My butter is all mixed in, and so now I just added, I'm just getting the last bit out of this bowl here, this sour cream and sourdough starter mixture. And I'm just gonna use the fork to get it all incorporated. I think that sour cream and sourdough starter is what makes these biscuits so good. They're just so light and flaky and tasty. Definitely the best biscuit recipe I've tried. So I will link it down below. My oven's warming up to 425. Now I'm going to dump all of this onto my floured surface. This is the most time-consuming part. So I think the recipe likely says, yes, it says to make a rectangle and then fold it up and fold it up again, and then you just cut it into equal parts. And I've made biscuits like that before where you just use a knife and cut it into equal parts. I prefer to use one of my little circle cutouts here. I think I will probably do this one, the second to biggest size. You do want your biscuits to have layers, so I do fold it out like this, or pat it out, and then I fold it, and then I pat it out again. And after you bake your biscuits, you'll see all those really nice layers. The kids are all headed outside to have popsicles. So I'm just going to start using this. It's just like making a Christmas cookie. Do you see that? Do you see all the layers there? I was gonna say you'll see it better when they bake, and maybe you will, but you see it the best when you eat them. So unfortunately you can't all come over for dinner tonight. I do try to put these biscuits nice and close, try to cut them out nice and close together so that I don't have very much to do my second time around. One batch there fits perfectly onto my pan, and then we need to bake, that's perfect timing, the oven's ready, for 20 minutes. I've just been outside moving the sprinkler around, watering the grass. Got my coffee out here, but I was just realizing how much I'm styling here. I've got my, can't really see it, but you know, I've got my blue and white striped dress, my apron covered in flour, and my pink sandals. It makes me laugh because I feel like this like homesteader housewife in my apron tending to the yard. But I wanted to come out and see these guys, these kiddos enjoying the play set. How are your popsicles? Good. So good. Mm-hmm. I feel like I probably should have something cold rather than a coffee because it's hot out here, you guys. Actually, part of my purpose for coming outside, yes, I moved the sprinkler around. I've been kind of rotating it all day, but I also wanted to make sure that the cover is off our AC unit because we haven't actually turned on the AC yet this summer. But having the oven on today in the house, I think I want to turn it on. This is what we hear. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you're outside, you can hear all the chickens. Back in the kitchen because I have got a whole ton of veggies I have to chop up. I love making Greek salad. I try to make a large bowlful when I make it, just because it is a lot of chopping and it's not a lot of extra work just to make more. So the kids, I know I've kind of just been giving you like play-by-play what the kids are doing and not showing them, but they're all upstairs cleaning their rooms. I went up there and I was like, you guys, nobody was upstairs, but I kind of just walked past their room as I was putting some laundry away and was like, what in the world? How do your rooms get so horrendous? And I always go in between, like, they were all doing good things, you know? They were outside playing, they were in the living room doing crafts. And so sometimes I'm tempted just to like, it's okay, I'll leave them and I'll get them to do those tasks afterwards. But we have to go out tonight after supper too, and I was like, no, like these rooms are, my thing is like, I mean, I want them to keep a fairly clean room regardless, but if I walk in, if I can't even make it to their beds to go hug and kiss them goodnight, like that is just, that can't be. The problem is I actually did want a couple of the kids to come and help me with supper dishes as well, but I guess one task at a time. I'm just actually getting close to being done. I've chopped up my tomatoes, my peppers. Oh my goodness, really. Okay, I'm about halfway done chopping up cucumbers, and then I have to do onion and garlic. The biscuits are out, the meat is in the oven. We're getting close to dinner time. My favorite task for the little man is to take out the compost.
Could I do something else? I didn't read the book, so could I read his book after I do the compost?
Can you read what book?
Elijah's book.
Elijah's book.
He got from the library.
Sure, if you want to read a book from the library, that's fine. It's just about supper time though. My salad is ready to be mixed. All the ingredients are in there except for the feta cheese, so I just have to crumble that over top, give it a big ol' stir, and dinner will be ready. What are you doing, my dear?
I'm doing my doll's hair.
Nice. Is your room clean?
Mm-hmm.
If I go up there, will I say, Zara, you forgot something, or will I be happy with how you did?
I think I'd be happy.
You think I'd be happy?
Because I don't exactly know.
All right, I'll check in a minute. If I tell the kids that I'm gonna be checking their room, I turn the AC on, it's cooling out a little bit in here. If I tell the kids that I'm gonna check their room, they usually do a better job. Their work is satisfactory. What do you think? Hey, Charity Grace, satisfactory? Am I gonna be happy with it? For real? Thank you, Westman.
You're welcome.
Is that Elijah's book that you're reading? That's the one, eh? The Investigators. Is it a good one? I'm getting a lot of filming done today because I'm also filming a week of dinners this week. So by the time you see this video, the week of dinners should have just gone up on Wednesday, 2 days ago. I will be showing you know, our dinner a little bit more in detail in that video. We're just getting the table set for supper now. Zara is getting that done for me. Charity's putting away those dishes. Look at how much we're getting done, you guys. The boys are just getting dressed for baseball, and then they are going to, if we have time, they'll do the dishes after supper.
The towel smells yucky.
The towel smells yucky. Okay, well, I just pulled that one out today, but it was on top of the bread. That
smells like wet bread.
Smells like wet bread. Okay. Thank you for watching today's video. Give it a thumbs up. See you guys in my next video.
Bye. Bye.